Hey there, fellow travelers. Ready to pack your bags and embark on an unforgettable journey? Let's be honest, traveling with others can be great, but sometimes you need some me time to explore the world on your own terms. Today, we're diving into the top 10 travel destinations perfect for solo travelers. Get ready to unleash your inner explorer, because these destinations are calling your name. Let's get started. First up, we're jetting off to the land of the rising sun, Japan. Imagine strolling through the vibrant streets of Tokyo, surrounded by neon lights, towering skyscrapers, and the tempting aroma of street food. You pop into a cozy ramen shop, slurping down delicious noodles while making friends with the locals. Next stop, Kyoto, the cultural heart of Japan. Wander through ancient temples, surrounded by serene gardens and the scent of incense. You might even catch a glimpse of a geisha gracefully gliding through the streets. And speaking of graceful, let's not forget about those iconic cherry blossoms. Picture yourself picnicking under a canopy of pink petals, feeling the gentle breeze on your face. But Japan isn't all about tradition. Head to Osaka, the street food capital, and indulge in some takoyaki, okonomiyaki, and other culinary delights. For a dose of kawaii culture, visit the Harajuku district in Tokyo, where you can embrace all things cute and quirky. And hey, remember those capsule hotels you've heard about? Don't knock it till you try it. It's a uniquely Japanese experience that'll make for a great story and a super affordable sleep. Solo travel in Japan is an experience you won't soon forget. Immerse yourself in a culture that's both familiar and wonderfully different. So go ahead, book that flight, practice your Japanese phrases, konnichiwa, and get ready for an adventure that'll leave you saying arigato for a lifetime. Next up, we're heading to the land of Middle-earth, New Zealand. Prepare for breathtaking landscapes, thrilling activities, and friendly locals who'll make you feel right at home. Calling all Lord of the Rings fans, imagine hiking through lush forests, kayaking in crystal-clear waters, and gazing up at majestic mountains that look like they're straight out of a fantasy film. You might even try your hand at archery or horseback riding, just like a real-life hobbit. But New Zealand isn't just for hobbits and elves. If you're an adrenaline junkie, Queenstown is the place to be. Picture yourself bungee jumping off bridges, skydiving over stunning scenery, and whitewater rafting through rapids that'll leave your heart racing. And after a day of adventure, unwind with a glass of world-renowned New Zealand wine. Head to Marlborough or Central Otago for some of the best Sauvignon Blanc and Pinot Noir in the world. And hey, don't be surprised if you find yourself wanting to stay in New Zealand forever. The laid-back lifestyle, friendly people, and stunning scenery have a way of capturing hearts. So pack your bags, grab your hiking boots, and get ready for an adventure in Middle-earth, or should we say New Zealand. Up next, get ready to be amazed by the raw beauty of Iceland, where fire and ice collide. To create a unique landscape, imagine yourself soaking in the geothermal waters of the Blue Lagoon, surrounded by snow-capped mountains and black lava fields. It's the ultimate relaxation experience after a long flight. But Iceland isn't just about relaxation. It's a country that begs to be explored, from its dramatic waterfalls and glaciers to its active volcanoes and geysers. Picture yourself hiking through Skaftafell National Park, marveling at the power of nature as you witness geysers erupting and glaciers carving. And speaking of natural wonders, let's not forget about the Northern Lights. Imagine yourself standing under a sky ablaze with color, watching in awe as the aurora borealis dances across the night sky. It's a magical experience that'll stay with you long after you leave Iceland. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, why not try some Icelandic delicacies? From fermented shark to skyr, a delicious yogurt-like dairy product. Icelandic cuisine is not for the faint of heart, but it's sure to be an experience you'll never forget. So grab your camera and get ready for an adventure in Iceland, the land of fire and ice. Experience the warmth and hospitality of Thailand, where ancient temples meet bustling cities and pristine beaches invite you to relax. Picture yourself strolling through vibrant street markets, bargaining for souvenirs and sampling delicious street food. The air is filled with the aroma of spices, incense, and fresh fruit, tantalizing your senses and inviting exploration. Next, picture yourself relaxing on a pristine beach with turquoise waters lapping at your feet as you soak up the sun. Whether you prefer the lively atmosphere of Phuket or the serenity of Koh Lanta, Thailand has a beach for every type of traveler. Why not learn to scuba dive or snorkel while you're there? The underwater world is just as vibrant. But Thailand isn't just about beaches and markets. Head north to Chiang Mai and immerse yourself in the country's rich cultural heritage. Visit ancient temples and learn about Buddhist traditions, and even try your hand at a cooking class. You might meet some friendly elephants at an ethical sanctuary. And speaking of elephants, don't forget to ride a tuk-tuk at least once. It's a quintessential Thai experience that'll leave you laughing, and maybe a little bit scared. So pack your bags, grab your sunglasses, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure in Thailand, the land of smiles. Discover the charm of Portugal, a country with a rich history, stunning coastline, and delicious cuisine. Wander through the narrow streets of Lisbon, ride the iconic yellow trams, and find hidden cafes in ancient neighborhoods. The air is filled with the aroma of freshly baked pastries, strong coffee, and the salty tang of the sea. Explore the historic city of Porto, known for its port wine cellars and stunning architecture. Stroll along the Douro River, admire the colorful buildings, and indulge in a port wine tasting. Consider taking a river cruise to see the city from a different perspective. Let's not forget the Algarve, Portugal's stunning southern coastline. Relax on golden beaches, explore hidden coves, and marvel at the dramatic rock formations jutting from the turquoise waters. Whether you prefer to sunbathe, swim, or try water sports, the Algarve has something for everyone. Don't leave Portugal without trying its delicious cuisine. From fresh seafood to hearty stews, Portuguese food is a delightful fusion of Mediterranean and Atlantic flavors. Be sure to try the pastel de nata, a creamy custard tart that'll satisfy your sweet tooth. G'day, mate. Get ready for an adventure in Australia, a country known for its diverse landscapes, unique wildlife, and laid-back lifestyle. Imagine snorkeling or diving in the Great Barrier Reef, surrounded by vibrant coral, tropical fish, and maybe even a sea turtle or two. It's an underwater paradise that'll leave you breathless. Next, picture yourself exploring the vast outback, a land of red deserts, rugged mountains, and ancient Aboriginal culture. Take a road trip along the iconic Stuart Highway, camp under the stars, and learn about the fascinating history and traditions of the world's oldest living culture. And speaking of culture, let's not forget about Australia's vibrant cities. Sydney is a must-see, with its iconic Opera House, Harbour Bridge, and beautiful beaches. Melbourne is famous for its street art, coffee culture, and laneway bars. And Brisbane offers a more relaxed vibe, with its riverfront parks, museums, and art galleries. And hey, no trip to Australia is complete without trying some Vegemite, right? Okay, maybe not everyone's cup of tea, but you have to try it at least once. And while you're at it, be sure to sample other Aussie delicacies like kangaroo burgers, Tim Tams, and lamingtons. So pack your bags, grab your sunscreen, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure in the land down under. Welcome to the Netherlands, a country known for its charming canals, colourful tulip fields, and laid-back atmosphere. Imagine yourself cycling through the picturesque streets of Amsterdam, passing by canal houses, bridges, and houseboats adorned with flowers. The air is filled with the sound of bicycle bells, the aroma of fresh stroopwafels, and the chatter of locals and tourists. Next, picture yourself strolling through the Keukenhof Gardens, a riot of colour and fragrance as millions of tulips bloom in every shade imaginable. It's a photographer's paradise and a feast for the senses. And if you're visiting in the spring, be sure to check out the flower parades, a Dutch tradition that'll leave you in awe. Let's not forget about the Netherlands' rich history and culture. Visit the Anne Frank House in Amsterdam, explore the windmills of Kinderdijk, and sample some Dutch cheese and Gouda. You might even want to try your hand at clog painting, or learn how to make your own stroopwafels. And hey, don't be afraid to strike up a conversation with the locals. The Dutch are known for their friendly and welcoming nature, always happy to share their love of their country with visitors. Prepare yourself for a sensory extravaganza in Vietnam, a land of breathtaking natural wonders and dynamic cities with a deep cultural heritage. Envision cruising through the jade waters of Ha Long Bay, encircled by majestic limestone formations and concealed caves and floating fishing communities. This UNESCO World Heritage Site will leave you in awe. Next, imagine wandering through the ancient city of Hoi An, a historic trading port with a delightful mix of Chinese, Japanese, and Vietnamese influences. Stroll through the narrow lanes and marvel at the vibrant lanterns and get a bespoke outfit tailored just for you. When it comes to food, Vietnam is a culinary haven. From the iconic pho, noodle soup, to fresh spring rolls and banh mi sandwiches and exquisite coffee, Vietnamese cuisine is a medley of flavors and textures. Sample as much as you can and don't hesitate to ask the locals for their tips. Embrace the chance to experience Vietnamese hospitality. The people are incredibly warm and welcoming, and they're always eager to share their culture and traditions with visitors. Get ready to be enchanted by Scotland, a land of rugged highlands and shimmering lochs and ancient castles shrouded in mist. Imagine hiking through the Scottish Highlands, breathing in the fresh air and listening to the wind whistling through the heather. You might even spot a Highland cow or two. Next, picture yourself exploring Edinburgh, Scotland's capital. Visit Edinburgh Castle, stroll down the Royal Mile, and immerse yourself in the city's rich literary history. And if you're feeling brave, take a ghost tour and learn about Edinburgh's spooky past. Speaking of spooky, let's not forget about Loch Ness, home to the legendary Loch Ness Monster. Take a boat trip on the loch, keep your eyes peeled for Nessie, and visit Urquhart Castle, a picturesque ruin on the loch's shore. And hey, no trip to Scotland is complete without trying some haggis, right? Okay, maybe it's not for everyone, but you have to try it at least once. And while you're at it, be sure to sample some other Scottish delicacies like shortbread, whiskey, and cranachan. Last but certainly not least, Canada, a country of stunning natural beauty and vibrant cities. Imagine yourself skiing or snowboarding down the slopes of the Rocky Mountains, surrounded by towering forests and pristine lakes. It's a winter wonderland that'll take your breath away. Next, explore the vibrant city of Toronto, Canada's largest metropolis. Visit the iconic CN Tower and stroll through the Distillery District. Catch a show in the Entertainment District, and if you're a sports fan, be sure to see a hockey game. It's practically a religion in Canada. Let's not forget about Vancouver, a coastal gem nestled between the mountains and the sea. Explore Stanley Park and visit Granville Island Market. Take a scenic ferry ride to Vancouver Island, and if you're feeling adventurous, go whale watching or hiking in the nearby mountains. And hey, no trip to Canada is complete without trying some poutine, right? This Canadian delicacy of fries, cheese curds and gravy is a must-try, especially after a long day of exploring. And while you're at it, sample some other Canadian treats like maple syrup, Nanaimo bars, and butter tarts. So there you have it, folks. The top 10 travel destinations for solo travelers. Whether you're seeking adventure, relaxation, or cultural experiences, these places have something for everyone. Solo travel is an incredible opportunity to step outside your comfort zone, learn about yourself, and create lasting memories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow travel enthusiasts. Until next time, happy travels!